What's going on, guys? It's time for Game 3 of the World Series and Game 1 for the World Series in Cincinnati. Looks like we will have Nick Martinez pitching for us and some random dude named Clark Schmidt over there for the Yankees. We're just hoping this one goes very well. Everybody's batting hot. Almost everybody. I don't think that a couple of them are batting to the full extent of their ability, but just need a little bit of help for... Ooh, looks like it's going to be a slightly tight strike zone today. Alright, that one we didn't help ourselves with at all. Ooh, hold on. We're stepping off right there. We're going to have to throw a fastball, try to get a full count going. Instead, Jazz Chisholm will pop it up. Lux is there. Got him out. Kind of got lucky on that one. He's only thrown 2 strikes. Well, now he's thrown 3, 4 now.
So Cody Bellinger went as a 4th-round pick by the
Alright, 2-seamer outside.
How about this, though?
Just low.
He hit just 1 home run.
I'm hoping it's not the case, but it looks like Nick Martinez might focus or struggle with his command today. Didn't need it on that pitch, though. Alright, Aaron Judge looking to be the first to reach. He will not be unless this is beat out, which is not. Awesome. Alright, Clark Schmidt will face off against Friedel, who's batting .370. That's low. Sinker in the dirt. What are we working with? Cutter, sweeper, sinker, knuckle curve. So different types of curveballs and fastballs, and there's the fly ball. That's going to be caught by Bellinger. Alright, now we got Spencer Steer. And he grounds out hard to the shortstop. He will run it out, but barely beat by a couple steps, it looks like. Ellie De La Cruz. Here's the exciting one, especially on home ground. First at bat for Ellie at home in the World Series, and that will be fielded by Chisholm, and the sinker chased will result in out number 3. So he is exciting to watch, but that pitch was... Okay. He phased through me. Is that interference? I don't know. I'm sorry? Dude didn't even make it out of the batter's box. You're saying he tried for an inside the park home run? Oh, it's because the catcher doesn't probably tag that often. Jason Dominguez down 1 and 2 with already 2 outs. Looks like Nick Martinez might be a little more on his game than I thought he would be. That one's fouled off. Alright, now we will go for a little 12-6 curve action. See where it ends up. It will be in the dirt. Slightly wild. Alright, now we'll go with a slightly more controlled circle change that ends up not controlled, and that is the first hit of the ballgame. I say that as if it's not just the second inning. Volpe hit a amazing home run in the last game he was playing. I don't think he was playing last episode, but he will line out to Candelario. This inning is led off by David Fry. He had a pretty deep home run in the last game. And he will go after the outside cutter. Goodness gracious. Fouls off the high cutter. I don't know if it was high and out. Yeah, it was. He has chased both the pitches. That's low. Finally found a pitch he didn't want to chase. That's going to be in there. Strike 3. Got him. And now we'll have Candelario, who's still looking for his first World Series hit. 2-2. Ooh, goodness gracious.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher
I
will
mean,
take that all day long.
I'm not
Not
mad
in the
about it,
strike zone, but he found a spot
but we
that
threw
the
that
umpire is
pitch
going to,
and didn't
at
get
least
the
for
call
now,
in the
allow
first
him to
inning,
get that
so
call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those
Tyler's
things.
gonna
Really
immediately
try to
turn
slow
around with a single.
Man, when I
Solid
think about
contact.
great postseason performances, hard to top Carlos Beltran in 2004. 8
Awesome.
homers and 6
Awesome,
steals
awesome.
in
Jake
12 games
Fraley.
with the Houston Astros. He didn't even get to play in the World Series that year. Close, but called the ball.
All right, makeup call for the atrocious strike 3 call against Candelario. Just wish that it had been against Candelario that a call like that had been made.
Foul ball.
That'll make it 2-2. Come on, Jake.
Gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 3 of the World Series. Line
It's...
brings it in for the third out.
I wouldn't even call that a line drive. It was
And
fairly
back to the
popped.
ballpark. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo.
Way outside makes it 2-1.
Outside. A little bit
And
low.
that's low. 3-1.
There's the swing and a
That circle change got him way early, way out in front. All right. This is a pitch we want to locate. We do. He fouls it off, though.
another payoff pitch.
Now we'll go with the two-seamer, which hasn't been well located.
Now that's smacked to right center.
And Benson's able to get there, just barely.
Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees.
The 9-hole hitter, Ben Rice.
Line to left.
That could be 2.
Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in.
Can the throw beat him? It does! That's the second outfield assist we've got on a guy trying to stretch to a double.
Attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base.
I mean, the first instinct you have when you see it go over there is to go for a double. And Martinez is going to be in a foot race with Jazz Chisholm.
Out number 3. Back here at Great American Ballpark.
Got out of that inning with minimal damage.
Will Benson.
That's going to be a weak ground ball.
Whips it to first on the run.
Easy pickings.
Just an outstanding play going up
1 and 2 to Gavin Lux, batting ninth today. He's only batting .216 on the postseason. That's inside though. 2 and 2. He had that RBI in the last game, but I don't think he recorded a hit. Dang it! Got me. Went to check the swing, but couldn't do it. All right, TJ, let's go. That's going to be way inside. Way inside. That's going to be in there for a strike. That's a wicked sweeper. That's way inside again. Full count. That's 2 that have been knee bucklers. Full count with 2 down. And that'll be a ground ball to end the inning. Nothing doing for either team yet. I think by this point, the Yankees had a run in the last game. I mean, I'm happy that they don't. But we don't either, so neither team is going to be able to pull away when you don't got runs for either team. That one's in the air. Friedel and Fraley were both sizing it up, but Friedel gets there. Just going to keep getting the outs while we can. That two-seamer should have been destroyed. And that pitch was. Friedel was playing no doubles, apparently. Playing at the warning track, it looked like. So that one will get down. Stanton's way in front of that. We're going to go lower. Lux is playing shifted and it gets through. That's 2 straight hits for the Yankees. Don't like that. Come on, Nick. Get out of it. All right, Austin Wells is going to have an RBI opportunity, but now it's 2 and 2.
Looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning game-ending double play, Bird.
Got him. That one was misplaced.
And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it.
Sure did.
Right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you
All right,
strike
Jason
out,
Dominguez bats with 2 on and 2 out. Now 2 strikes. Solid contact. That's 102 off the bat, but it looks too high to make it. And Frito retires him.
And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Cincinnati.
All right, 2 and 2 count.
Number 2
Spencer Steer.
Spencer Steer.
0 for 1 today.
Swinging a ground ball.
Reaches for that cutter a little bit early. Rolled over it. Nearly beat him. I think that's 2 very close foot races he's had to the bag. All right, Ellie. Inside.
Close there. And it's 2-1. All tied up here in game 3 of the World
Ellie's
Series.
been fantastic this postseason. This time it's just going to be a weak blooper. Nearly got down, though. Dominguez had to make a long run.
Here's the third
All right,
baseman,
David Fry is up, 2 down.
Just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases.
Dang it, that sweeper should have been damaged. It wasn't.
Before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
That misses.
I feel bad for mocking this Clark Schmidt guy because he's holding me in check. And that'll be a fly out. 1, 2, 3, go the Yankees. Well, go us by the Yankees.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And
That'll be in there for a strike. I'm mostly going to focus on trying to get everyone out with this. That nearly didn't work. It does that time, though.
Catch, and there's 1 gone. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in
All right.
for the Yankees.
Go with the inside fastball. Don't get the call. Which, I mean, that's realistic. It wasn't a strike.
In the air, left.
Fraley's going to have a move. Got it. Wow.
Makes the catch. And here's the first baseman, Ben Rice.
All right. Nick Martinez will be done after this inning. I don't want to waste his energy. We're going to pull him after this inning, and if need be, we can use him in a relief role later. Not today, but
The 1-2.
perhaps next game or the game after that. Full count.
2 down, nobody on. We're at the top
Come
of
on,
the
Nick.
Out towards right
Frito with the late break on it, but he will get there in time.
And makes the
And nothing doing for the Yankees.
And that is that. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after
Nothing
5.
doing for
No
either
score.
team. But now it will be our turn to bat again. And we have the 1 hit, and I forget who did it.
And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5, Jamer Candelario.
Awesome. All right, Jamer's still looking for his first postseason World Series hit. He's got plenty of postseason hits. But he's been fairly cold as soon as it started to matter. 1 and 2 now. Outside, just missed. Let's warm up. Brandon Williamson is going to get to pitch first. That's going to jam him, but it gets down, and he has a World Series hit.
And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Tyler Stevenson now at the plate.
We got the 1 runner on. Now we can try to get him around. That's upstairs.
Zone. It's 2-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
2 and 2. That will be a fly out.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Here's the left fielder, Jake Fraley.
Jake Fraley. That's way upstairs. 3-1 to Fraley.
Calling this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion.
I think not.
That one finds the zone.
I was going to roll over that because I was not recognizing it, so we're going to leave it down there. Full count.
Stands at first. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground to first.
Dang it! That's what we wanted to avoid.
That's one. Return throw to first.
Fraley grounds into a double play. All right, Brandon Williamson is going to come in.
To start the 6th. The new pitcher, Brandon Williamson.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up.
Ooh,
ahead.
bummer,
Classic
just
bullpen
missed.
move right here, so we'll see how it works out. You know, these Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one.
So it's going to be a no result
Opposing starter work in this one.
for
Brings pitch count up, and now they've
Nick
got an opportunity
Martinez.
to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Foul ball, another 2-2 on
I mean,
the
we don't have any runs either, so I can't expect them to go to their bullpen as early as we did.
That one is a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball
It's
nicely.
been
and just
fairly
punched it
quiet
up
for
on
us.
the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out.
Even more so than it has been for them. That could be fair and trouble, but Benson tracks it down.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close.
Brandon Williamson ought to give him some time to recover, and he gets the call there, so it's 2-2. And struck out Aaron Judge.
World Series
All right,
Game 3.
after making a sick catch, he gets the bat.
Will Benson.
And pops up. That's a bummer.
To short.
After Benson will be Gavin Lux.
One up, one down. Gavin Lux, the next to hit for the Reds.
Hosting a less than stellar batting average. That's outside though.
Is there, and that's ball 2. Activity in the bullpen. Jonathan Loaisiga getting loose out there.
Loaisiga.
Hamilton also throwing. Out to
And that'll
short.
be a ground ball. Straight to Volpe.
2 up, 2 down. Got him.
Well, he's doing a nice job of
Got him by about a step. He made a good attempt to beat that out.
ground ball. Good
All right.
execution.
Solid, but not as solid as it needs to be.
And that'll do it. Back here at Great American Ballpark. Top of the 7th. And the batter now, Giancarlo Stanton.
Trouble on the Stanton front right here.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
Okay, we don't get the call we've been getting several times, but that's all right.
Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. He feels
We
better
do
about
get the
his
call on the
off-speed
inside of the
stuff
plate, though.
and stay with it.
Next offering.
Benson gets a good jump. Will be there.
Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. And up next for New York, Austin Wells.
Austin Wells
Swing, and this
hits
one
the
bounces.
dribbler. Lux is going to have to hurry. He gets him just barely.
Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees.
Switch hitting Dominguez, batting from the right side, swinging and missing. Now we'll go with the curve. That one nearly hit him in the foot. That would have been a big-time bummer.
Pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times.
All right, that one's to Lux as well.
I have it timed up and ready for it.
Looks like it'll be batter number 2, 3, and 4, so steer. Ooh, they do put a new pitcher.
Start the bottom of the 7th. Jonathan Loaisiga. Welcome back. Taking a look
We only
at
have
our
2
game
hits.
summary.
They only have 4. No one has any runs.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear
Eh,
that
we probably will use a new pitcher next inning. That's going to be called a strike. It wasn't really a strike, but it was a strike enough to get the call. Definitely warming up Sam Hench. Oh, he's not quite ready. Let's let him sit for 1 more week. Warm up Taylor Rogers instead. Not 1 more week, 1 more game. That's going to be inside, full count. Ellie De La Cruz is 0 for 2 today, as our many Reds. Except for Spencer Steer. He'll get a base hit.
So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati.
Just a perfect line drive right up the middle. All right, Ellie De La Cruz will look to get some runs on the board. That one's way inside with a 97-mile-per-hour sinker.
This is where they need to get going.
We do need to get going, and it's not going to get going when we're swinging at circle changes that are way low. I'm going to call a timeout. I'm going to call a timeout. We are going to reset. I don't want to steal right here, but it could keep us out of a double play. Holy crap, how did I even make contact with that? Good job, Ellie. That one was way outside, but he was able to get to it. David Fry has 2 runners on now.
And here is David Fry.
It appears all we had to do is wait for them to put a bullpen arm in, because so far so good this inning. It's going to be a double play. Ellie's retired. Fry's retired.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Dang it. Sinker got him. All right, Jamer's 1 for 2. Had that blooper that fell in for him on a similar pitch to that, but it was a little bit lower. Are we really going to blow this opportunity? That's going to suck. All right, rolled softly on the low sinker. Come on, Reds. Come on.
2 outs.
And 2 strikes. Full count. Runner on third. Big time chance here. That would be so cool. Oh, that looks like it's got too much. It's got too much on it, and it retires the inning. All right, we will put Taylor Rogers in. Oh, goodness. Squeezing him immediately. It looks like we're going to have some trouble. We're going to warm up Emilio Pagan, just in case we need him. I'm hoping we don't, but in case we do. There we go, full count. Got the cutter in there. Now we'll go back to his sinker. Got him. Struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly,
I think he's also a switch hitter. They have a lot of switch hitters on this team. He's early on the sinker. The cutter's a little bit slower. We're going to raise it up. Lux is going to be there. Popped him up. 2 down in the 8th. This looks like it could be an extra inning game. Ellie is there, fields it, sets his feet, throws it, retires him. New pitcher on the mound, Ian Hamilton. It is the bottom of the 8th, 9th inning coming up. I'm going to warm up Sam Moll since lefty Aaron Judge. I mean, we have to face him either way. So I'd rather have the favorable matchup against the first 2 wow. I mean, it looks like Bellinger's better against lefties. Just going to have to be careful pitching to Bellinger, I guess. Oh! Hear that? I think that's gone. That's going to be a run. And we finally get on the board in the 8th inning. Took forever to get going, but we finally get one to go over the wall, and we're on the board. And after all the scheming as to who I'm going to use in the 9th inning, turns out we're going to sit down Moll. We're going to warm up Alexis Diaz. and scheduled to put him in the game. So after the massive scoring duel last game, we do get another hit here. But this is a much lower scoring game than it was last game, and Fraley draws a throw. How fast does Ian throw? 98. Okay, yeah, it's not worth it to steal on that arm. He's got a wicked pitch. And that slider, 88. That would have been the only good pitch to steal on. We'll leave him. That's going to be low. Slider inside. I can't believe his slider gets up to 91. This guy just throws hard. It's through. It won't be a double play. So on the 2-2, chased downstairs with the slider. All right, Gavin Lux is 0 for 2, batting 205 now. And that's going to get lower. I think that'll be probably batting exactly 200 after that one. I mean, someone's got to be batting poorly, and he gets RBIs, so, I mean, he does his job. It's just a bummer he's not getting the hits to go with it. TJ Friedel has a 2-1 count. That's 3-1. Spencer Steer could have the bases loaded, and we could do a lot more damage than just one run this inning. That's low. Walked him. Bases are loaded. All right, Spencer. He's batting 1 for 3. Could bat way better right here. Ooh, that's low. Slider.
So they're all loaded up.
In situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Gotta find a way.
That's low. 3-1. Ian just can't hit the strike zone. And it's inside. That walks in a run. 2-0. And that'll be it for Ian Hamilton. Now, what will they opt to do for Ellie? They'll keep him on the same side of the plate. Bases are loaded for Ellie De La Cruz. I'm going to call timeout here, just so I can warm up Sam Moll again. Because if this goes the way I hope it does, we won't need Alexis Diaz yet again. Oh, wow. Knuckle curve got him to swing. All right, we're going to call time. Oh, we can't call time. Guess what I did? Called it on the first pitch. All right, just take a breath. Four seam, circle change, cutter, knuckle curve. It is Luke Weaver. That got him. Just absolute shock on that one. Good pitch. All right, David Fry is 0 for 3. And that'll be a fly ball. It's not going to get down. They escaped just down 2. So not ideal for New York. Especially with Alexis Diaz coming in. He's only had 1 save opportunity with 3 games pitched in the postseason. All right, let's get it. Close him up. Ooh, that's going to be just in front of the plate. Stevenson got him. That's good fielding by the catcher. Bellinger. Probably not appreciative of having to face a righty instead of the lefty we were initially going to use, but he sends it the other way regardless. The tying run does get to bat, and it will be a very capable tying bat. But the inside slider got him to swing at it. What do you do after you just jammed him? You throw it to the outside? No, I don't think so. I don't think that's a good call. If you jam him, you want to try it again with a quicker pitch. Got him to swing through it. Now it's up to John Carlos Stanton. Start him up high. He'll foul that one back, and now it's 2-2.
The Yanks down to their final strike.
Got him!
And a swing and a miss.
We are one win away from winning the World Series.
One more win, but when you're playing in the postseason, it's not just a win of a game, it's a win of an inning. It's a win of an at-bat, it's a win of a pitch count. And that's
That's
what they're going to need to do in the
crazy.
next game to take the series.
2-0
All right.
final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi.
That's going to do it for me, guys. I will see you guys in the final game of the World Series. Well, okay. Not final. Game 4. We've won the first 3. That'll do it for me. I'll see you guys shortly. Peace out.